Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Prokon Know-How. Today, we'll be covering SUMO groups. So in the SUMO interface, one of the things that you'll notice is that there is a little groups table. And it might not be super apparent what this groups table is for, because even if you create a groups table and you add sections to that particular group, nothing really happens. So the functionality is, or the usefulness of it is that when you get to quite a complex model, that you want to be able to maybe isolate these trusses, for instance, so that you can update its cross section or its geometry, so that you can maybe replace a section, etc., etc. It's just useful to be able to turn aspects of the model or visually turn off the display of these elements to isolate those that you are interested in. So what design groups, or rather, no, not design groups, sorry. What groups do is that they allow you to add elements to a particular group, and then you can toggle its visibility on and off as you please. So if we look at our particular model, I'd like to create a Berlin group. So I'm going to name this group Berlins. And it usually is good to do this right from the beginning, because now if you have to do it this way, there's a bit of groundwork. So I'm going to select all my Berlins. Maybe switch to my analytical model view because it's going to be easier. I believe there are some additional Berlins I'll get to just now. Just get to select the wrong element. And you'll see in the properties panel, under the general section, there's group. So I can click on that drop down and there's Berlins. So I click on Berlins. Now untick the visibility. You see that those Berlins are no longer visible. So I just want to select those last ones that are right on the edge. Let's see, am I missing them? Does seem like it. Good. And there we go, Berlin. Okay. Okay. Not the most user-friendly process at this stage anymore. Same with this side. All right, and there we go. And now what's nice is that I can actually work freely on these trusses, update them as I need. And you can do that to any part of the model. It's not restricted to any particular way. You can delete a group later on, and you can change your groups as you see fit during the modeling process and even during the analytical process as well. Not that there's any benefit really to for the analytical process, but it's helpful to have all of your groups in place regardless. So yeah, create your groups. Let's do one more. Let's do braces, for instance. And I'm now going to select braces and add them to the braces group. I'm going to toggle their visibility. So before, it is really useful to do this from the very beginning, so that you don't have to do what I'm doing now. But I'm hoping by doing it that you just see some of the benefit of actually creating these groups. Okay, so I'm not going to add those, but the principle stands. So all I'm doing is I'm simplifying my model space and just making it easier for myself. And if I want to have them back on screen again, I just toggle the visibility on it. All right, so I hope that has helped you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and remember to like and subscribe, and then I will see you in future tips.